Hey, Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. So, the week ahead is whenever you view this message, the week after you view this message, right? I really like to keep my messages timeless because I don't really believe in we can say what's going to happen next week. We don't know when these energies will take place because everyone is different. So, we're going to just see what the week ahead will have in store for you. My wonderful earth signs, welcome to the House of Illumination. If you're new to this channel, my name is Sadie. I'm your guide for this moment, okay? I'm the conduit for spirit, and I really don't like to put titles on myself, but I do want to channel for you today to see what's going on for your week ahead, earth signs. So let's see. What do the earth signs need to know for the week ahead, spirit guides? Spirit, for the week ahead. For the week ahead. What do the earth signs need to know for the week ahead? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, spirit. Okay. All right. So we have card 38 with to be fair. And at the bottom we have 28 with building blocks. I'm feeling a little bit of the Two of Pentacles for some reason on this. And even in this card, I think so, right? Oh, you know what? I always thought this card was like, these were like coins. All right, whatever. They're not. They're actually like cement blocks. But look what's next. Often at the next card. Five of Cups energy there. But anyways, I'm going to build off of that because I've always thought those are coins. So that's interesting. And this energy is giving me Two of Pentacles. Some of you, this week is a real, this week that you find this message, the week of, or the week after, sorry. A lot of you are really focused on your finances because I don't know why I always thought this was coins. That's so fascinating to me. A lot of you are definitely going to be focusing on building wealth, building financial stability. There's something about a balancing act. Some of you are taking on a second job or taking on a second responsibility. Some of you, right, like what that responsibility is will be different for all of you because this is a general message. But there's something about weighing or balancing two aspects of something. This can be two jobs, money and family, money and home, whatever, you and your relationship, right? Because I dislike when people say, you know, relationship, you are you, and then this is your relationship, right? The romantic relationship you're in. Always keep your individuality in a relationship, right? We are not two heads coming out of one body. We are separate people coming into a relationship. So I think a lot of you might be trying to balance that part too. It's going to be different for all of you, what this is speaking of, but let's see. Wow, I just cut the deck and look what's at the bottom, balance. So yeah, there's something that you're trying to balance. For the earth sign, spirit, what is going on for the week ahead? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's see. Rest. Okay. So a lot of you definitely need to take in account how much rest you're getting, how much relaxation you're getting. For some reason, I saw cucumbers flash right now. So a lot of you could be heading to the spa or maybe thinking about a spa day or something like that. Like cucumbers on the eyes, I mean. Or cucumber water, I don't know. But like, I literally just saw that flash into my mind. So, or my third eye. So I really think that a lot of you need to prioritize rest this week. Let me pull some more. Reflection, interesting. The water signs got reflection too. So something is being mirrored to you this week. something that you need to do, creativity, and one more. I feel like, okay. So with creativity coming out, a lot of you need to be very creative on how you are building something, building your finances, building your savings, building yourself up, building a home. I don't know. What this building block is going to be different for all of you. But a lot of you maybe don't even feel like you're being very creative lately. Maybe you feel uninspired, right? Creativity comes from inspiration. So if you've been feeling uninspired, this is maybe due to you not resting, right? There's a reason why we get regenerated and refreshed when we sleep and we wake up the next day. Hopefully for a lot of you, maybe you're not getting good sleep. But if you are someone who gets a good 7 hours in, 8 hours, whatever, how much you need to feel refreshed, that is how creativity kind of starts up, right? It starts in the restful state. You cannot expect to, oh yeah, space popped out, and at the bottom we have ideation. All right, so a lot of you are definitely there's something about collecting your energy, yeah. But with the space coming out, a lot of you haven't been making the room for any other aspect. I feel like a lot of you are like woefully focused on one area of your life, right? With this building blocks, it almost feel like, and this is probably why To Be Fair is coming out, because it's about the balance, it's about situating yourself in every aspect of your life. Where have you been neglecting yourself, earth signs? And creating this space, I almost said mantra. That's interesting. Space and mantra has nothing to do with one another. So interesting. Maybe some of you need to do mantras. Maybe you can go on YouTube and start repeating mantras. Maybe some of you, this is about saying the simple words of I am creative, I am creative, I am creative, I am creative, right? Whatever that mantra is for you, figure it out, right? It's different for everybody. But some of you need to create the space, the time for yourselves and other aspects of your life. This feels a very focused energy, the building blocks, which I will say that when you're building something or you're something worthwhile and you're trying to collect yourself, I understand that it takes a certain amount of focus and dedication, but you don't need to think about something after you've been doing it a while, right? It's like walking, basically. Do you need to think about walking, or do you just get up and walk, right? And if you've been saving, or if you've been promoting yourself, or if you've been putting your resume out there, or you've been putting your dating self out there, whatever, or trying to build something repetitively, right? Because earth signs, you're all about repetitiveness, right? You can do something day in and day out. And so that's not something that you need to consciously consider. You just need to do. You just need to be, and you're doing it, right? So there's other aspects of your being, of your life, that's starving. Okay, there's a starvation energy that's coming up for me with you. So you've been neglecting something. Something else is not getting away from you here. All right, let's pull some tarot to go deeper into this. Earth signs, what do they need to know, Spirit? For the earth signs, what do they need to know? Okay, Spirit is like, take it. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. I'm hearing an echo of starvation in my mind right now. They won't leave that word alone. Maybe someone else is starving for your attention. I'm hearing you work too much, or that's what I literally just heard. it's almost like a child trying to get their parent or their guardian attention. That's interesting. Someone feels neglected. Maybe your child self, like your inner child, feels neglected. Maybe you've been all work and no play, all work and no rest. Maybe that's why that creativity is coming out. When you think of creativity, you do think of children, right? Even when you try not to. It relates back to a childhood. It relates back to maybe laying on your belly on the floor and coloring, playing on something out, you know, playing in the park with your friends, or it always goes back to that. And that's because creativity is the strongest when you're a child, and hopefully as you grow up you connect back to that inner child to create something in your adult life, right? Creativity comes in, it doesn't matter what career you're in. The Six of Wands, the Devil, here's that Capricorn energy, and the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands at the bottom. Yeah. Some of you are really obsessed with something in your life. I'm feeling an obsession energy for sure. And I was feeling it before the Devil came out, and now I'm feeling it. It's solidified with the Devil coming out. So a lot of you are really like future focused, anxiety focus. And when I say anxiety focus, I mean when you have a bout with anxiety, whether you're diagnosed or not, majority of the time that's because you are really focused on the future, really honed in. And I get it, you want a better future for yourself, absolutely. But there's something about your energy that's contradicting something about the future, right? So a lot of you, let's say you want a better job, and you are putting all your energy into obsessing about a better job instead of focusing on, like, let's say you focus on the creation of it. Like the job is here. I have the new job. I have the better job. But you are not focusing on that. You're focusing on the fact that it's not there, the absence of it. There you go, Spirit. Spirit was taking a long time to give me the words. You are definitely focusing on the absence of something that you want, and it's creating an energetic pushback. Like the energy, you're trying to push forward, but the energy is pushing against you. So a lot of you feel like you're in a rut. You feel like you're stuck. You feel lost. You feel afraid. You feel anxious. You feel like you're overworking yourselves because you're putting effort into the wrong things. And so Spirit wants you to kind of collect yourself, see where you are starving yourself, see where you are neglecting, especially when it comes to rest and relaxation, rejuvenation, getting back. You think rest is a reward? It is not. That is a necessary part of life. And if you don't understand that, then you are going to be stuck, okay? You're always going to feel like you're running on E. We want you, Spirit is saying, we want you to collect yourself. Stop right now what you're doing, whatever that is, if you can, and collect yourself. Really be honest with yourself and see where you're depriving your energy, where you're putting over effort into, right? Notice that the 10, look how tired these two energies look. That's you, okay? Especially with the bottom card coming out. The bottom card is always what's going on underneath that you cannot maybe not see. You have the 9, 10, and the Devil. So you are really focused on a reward. And I love that the 6 of Wands came out under this creativity, because this is almost like you're going to have to be more creative. It is not going to, this manifestation that you're trying to do or have, it's not going to happen the same way it did before. It's not going to come from necessarily grinding it out. It's going to come from you giving to all of your life, giving to every area of your life. That's how it's going to happen, right? There's something about balancing, about getting out of this pushing against, trying to push and push and push and push. Some of you could really be getting like the Ace of Cups here. Some of you could be getting an invitation. Look at this. I love this. And so a lot of people see the Four of Cups, especially this cup right here, as the Ace of Cups. And then you get the Ace of Cups. So I feel as though a lot of you could be receiving some type of invitation and invite. This is something that's a little bit like to get your mind off of things. Maybe this is a date. Maybe this is just to go out and have a good time. Maybe this is taking yourself out, right? You get an idea like, oh, let me go to my favorite restaurant. I haven't been there in months or years. Let me just take myself out on a date. Let me just let me pour into myself so I can feel better. A lot of you really need to pour into yourself. And I think a lot of you have been getting that confused with pouring into your work, pouring into your finances, pouring into your savings. This is about you, Earth signs, something about pouring into you. So pay attention to where you're depriving yourself. I mean, Spirit is being very like that's what they're focusing on. You're already building, you're already gaining the momentum. There's not a whole lot you can do, especially like 7 days a week, right? If you are working a 5-day-a-week job, fine. But those 2 days off, you need to be giving back to you, right? You need to be focusing on the other aspects of your life. So that's what I have for you. We're going to pull from this book. This is called the Book of Answers, obviously. And if you have a question, Earth signs, that I didn't respond to, a question that you have, think about that right now. Meditate on that for a second. If you need to, pause the video, and I'm going to open the book. This is called book divination, of course. If you don't know, if you're unaware, I do this a lot in my own personal life, and I thought I should share this with you all. So think of your question, Earth signs, and I'm going to open the book. Let's see. Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so you have the answer of seek out more options. I hope that was the answer you needed. I hope it was right on time. Thank you so much, Earth signs. I really hope that you have a fantastic week, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.